Hey guys, this is Rhys Trenhaile for the Vanguard Team at Manor Realty in Windsor, Ontario, along with my associate Renaud. We're doing our monthly market update for the area for June, and we're doing this as of July 4th. Reed, how you doing?
I'm good.
We're going to jump right into this, buddy. Reed and I were just talking before we got recording about how, I've been doing this 21 years. Reed and I have been teammates for close to 15. We invest together, and it's amazing to us how the Windsor market and the Windsor Essex market can still defy demand, essentially. So what's happening, guys? Oh, as always, too, guys, subscribe below, like below. You'll also find in the links below access to a landing page that allows you to get all of our exclusive and non-MLS listings, right? And you'll get those emailed to you. They'll never hit the MLS, and that's how more than half of our investors buy their properties for further investment. All right. There's also our Facebook investment group as well, which is another really good one to latch on to and subscribe to if you're looking for essentially insider information and in-depth information into how to invest in real estate in Windsor, Ontario. So it does say May there on the slide, but it's actually June. New listings, pretty crazy. It's still a lot. There's a lot of listings. There's no shortage of listings hitting the market, which is fantastic. And what is interesting is how the median sales price has gone down, right, Reed? Because
Yep.
you guys are going to see in a second, the average home price is way higher than the median. We never see that, right? This is the first time I can remember.
Yeah, to see such a big gap like that between the two, surprising.
It's amazing. Yeah. So days on market, guys, it's a pretty balanced market when your months on inventory are 8.1 and your days on market are 32. That means there's not a huge squeeze overall. However, we are seeing massive bidding wars going into July now that are just blowing up the smaller properties. That sort of 300, 400, $450,000 range. You're seeing multiple offers. Reed, how many offers did Sadie have the other day on her listing out in the East End there?
Hers was listed around 400. I think she had about 23 offers on it, and that's becoming more common in that price range.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unbelievable to me. It's a tale of two cities. The stuff at the lower end is on fire. The stuff at the higher end is pretty tepid.
Yep.
And again, I've never seen that before. Usually it's kind of homogenous. It's kind of just everything kind of sells at the same kind of rate and blah blah. No, it's not like that right now. It's the lower end, everybody's fighting. The higher end, nobody wants to know about it. We Reed, you and
Yep.
I have a listing, what, at about 800 grand?
Yep.
Brand new house,
Yep.
great neighborhood, can't get it sold.
Yep.
But
And
400,000, you'll get 23 offers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's consistent in those price ranges right now.
It's
It's just
really
taking
strange
time.
right now, man. Yeah, yeah. So sales are continuing to be down. And guys, what I want you to pay attention to is March until June. Look at that flat line, right? It's a flat line. And it really shouldn't be a flat line right now. There are over 1,000 people moving to Windsor a month. We do not have enough housing. And this defies logic. The only thing we can think of is people have housing arrangements right now, and they're waiting for that interest rate to drop just a little bit more. And Reed, we've said on other videos and we've said in other blogs, etc. You only want to look at what the top banks are saying. The chief economists at the top banks, what are they saying? Don't listen to anybody else. They don't know. They don't know because the big banks, Benjamin Tal, chief economist at CIBC, McKenzie, chief economist at RBC, even the chief economist now at TD, they're all saying the same thing because they have access to more data than anybody, which is our customer data at CIBC, at BMO, right, at RBC. They have access to more data than anybody. on customer behavior, how much money that we owe on credit cards, etc. And what they're all saying is that so RBC and CIBC both say that the interest rate is going to go all the way down to 2.75% by the end of 2025. And then the chief economist at TD Bank says that the interest rate will be down to 2.25 by the end of the first quarter, so by March 31st, 2026. So everybody kind of has this idea that the interest rates are now going to start gradually going down, and there are economic reasons for that. And people are holding off as long as they can. And I think that's what you're seeing here. When you see a flat line, it's not going down and it's not going up. That to me, in a market where there's more demand than supply, that's telling me people are doing everything they can to wait. What do you think, Reed?
Yep, absolutely. I think that 0.25% decrease, it translated into a bit of buyer confidence, especially in the lower price ranges. But in the higher price ranges, I think there are still a lot of people that are waiting for a couple more of those rate reductions to jump in.
I think that's a lot of what we're looking at, man. And here's the conundrum, right? We go from a median price, and guys, median means like there was 456 sales in June in Windsor Essex. So that means about the median just means what did the 228th house sell for, and the 228th house sold for $440,000. The average price is way different, and usually the pretty much the same number, at least down here. But the average is about 572,000. Whereas the median's 440, and what that's telling us is even though we have massive bidding wars down low, the average price, there's a lot of high-end homes that are still selling. They're not in bidding wars, but they are selling, and they're driving that average price up, right? So the vast majority of sales are sort of in the 3s and 4s right now, and maybe into the 5s. But it's the sales in the 8s and the 9s and the millions. Like, Reed, you were just competing on a house, I think a couple days ago, that sold for 1.1, right? And those 5 offers.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
So, I mean, those sales are happening and they're skewing the average price upward, right? But the vast majority of sales, at least half of them, are 440,000 and less, right? Very strange how different the two numbers are right now, guys. So yeah, market activity, this totals up all like the sales and the listings together, and you can see that it's a more robust market than it was last year over year. The gray line is 2023. The yellow bar is 2024. And you can see over time, these are cumulative numbers, guys. They add up month by month. So you can see that our market is about 10% more active than it was last year, right? And we think that this is going to really rocket off the charts very, very soon. And if that takes all these interest rate cuts, then it takes all these interest rate cuts. This is the most important slide you're going to see today with us, I think, right? Which
Yep.
goes more to what we were talking about with median, right? And average. If you saw our video last month, 360,000 to 420,000, there was over 100 sales, right? And now you're down to 66. What's happening is, look at this, 133 at 420 to 550. That's where all the bidding wars are happening, is right in here, right? So houses that are getting listed at 300, 400, they're selling for 420, 550, 550, 700. They're driving the price up. This is where the bidding wars are happening, guys, right? But then look at this. 550 to 700,000, 115 sales last month, like a quarter of the market, quarter of the sales. And then look at that. You just go $50,000 higher on price and the sales die. Like, again, this should be like a nice shaped bell curve. And look what's happening. Look where all the sales are bunching up. You know, if there was ever a time, Reed, where you should be happy that the Vanguard team is providing you exclusive offers to buy income properties without competition, it's right now. Because
Yep.
those duplexes and triplexes are the 300s, the 400s, the 500s, right?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
cut this out. Don't worry about that.
Okay. A lot of lagging.
Do you have it now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. We've got a big
So if you want
lag.
to
So
comment on that, yeah. Are you there?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Um, we can just, you know what? We can just sign off, man, and then we'll just have Dom connected together
Okay.
because I was right at the end anyway.
Okay.
All right, guys. As always, we are the Vanguard team at Manor Realty. Reed, thank you for today. Market update, guys. I hope this helps you with your decisions. We are always here for more information. Just reach out to us from the contact information below, and we're more than happy to get you started in investing with our team and building up wealth through real estate investment. Reed, thanks for joining us, buddy.
You got it. See you guys.